Hi guys. So I know that it has been quite a few months since I have made any videos or updates on our life. So now that it is just days away from rolling into 2020, I wanted to give a few life updates. I don't know if you would call it the most tragic thing that actually just recently happened, but Jay took his first major fall. I mean, like, cracked his head, everything, stitches, the works. So I will just recap that pretty quickly. He's fine. Everything's good. Today that I am recording this, he just got his stitches taken out, so that is great. So, on December 20th, it was a Friday, and I was dropping him off like every other day. Same routine. And this day, I had my work party, and then that was my last working day for 2019, and I've been on vacation ever since, and I go back the second. So, as I am walking Jay into daycare, like we do, he runs like he does all the time. Nothing is terribly new in that sense. But this time he trips. And he doesn't just trip, but he hits his face on the corner of the edge, like baseboard of the counter. And so it happens. And I was like, well, get up. Like, you're crying. You're good to go. Because he's fallen in that same spot before. And actually evidently missed this corner and this ledge. So he missed it every time but this time. So he gets up, he's crying, and it's just blood. I immediately panicked. I ran over and I like shoved my hand to his face. I was like, oh my God. And this was inside the daycare at this point. And so the two workers, they immediately ran into action, and one got a first aid kit and one grabbed paper towels and immediately was applying pressure. And at that point, I was in hysterics. I was panicking. I was crying, getting on the verge of crying. I was still in shock. I don't know, it's kind of fuzzy, but it's not, because it was really traumatic for me. So immediately, as sad as it is, the first person I called was my work to be like, yeah, so I'm not coming in. This is what happened. They actually didn't answer. So I was kind of upset about that. But then I called 911 because it was bad. It was really bad. And so they were like, well, we can't do anything. Like, a Band-Aid ain't gonna fix this. So an ambulance comes, and I was so woozy. Blood doesn't bother me. What was bothering me the most out of everything was how it looked and how deep it was. I couldn't do it. I couldn't look anymore. So I was leaning up against the wall, and I was like trying to take deep breaths. My blood pressure was just horrible. You could feel like just I was about to pass out, basically. So we took our first ambulance ride. Jay laid on my lap, and we went to Children's. 2.5 hours later, he was given 4 stitches on the inside and then 10 on the outside. And it's right here above his left eyebrow. So it's like this long. Yeah, like that long. So that was the beginning of our Christmas vacation. Besides that big accident, honestly, life has been really good. I've connected with people that I haven't in many years. And I would consider this person like a second mom, and we talk just about every day. We've hung out with her and her family, and she's known me my whole life, basically. So, yeah, just connect with her, and we're going over there this coming weekend to celebrate Christmas with them because she spoiled Jay. And yeah, work related. I everybody got a 75-cent raise, no matter your position, but you had to be a part of my job. So you can't be a temp. And so my first paycheck is going to be tomorrow with that. So I'm really anxious to see what that check is going to be, because that is going to sort of help. With taxes here in Minnesota, it sucks. So it's like, I didn't even get it. But yeah, and then I had been communicating with my supervisor and just said, I typed up this form and basically laid 4 things that I've learned in the 3 years, things I plan for myself in the future, and then things that I need to work on. As any employee should, I feel like that's very, very beneficial to have, because you could show your boss and be like, hey, this is what you should be noticing about me. And he actually said that he recommends a lot of his employees to do something like that, because in your review, you guys can sit down and say, did she or he actually meet these goals? And we have a poster that has your title of a builder 1, builder 2, and builder 3. And I'm actually like into a builder 3 with every bullet point that you need to be in that category. So I'm going to fight for that. I deserve it. I have worked my ass off for 3 years. And he straight up said that there's no doubt that that can't happen to me. So there's that. Hopefully that happens, because a promotion and a raise would be phenomenal. If it doesn't happen, I am in the works of communicating with people from Maple Grove that help out in my location. And in the 2 months that I worked with them, I was already working on my own. I was already, starting the machines and shutting them off by myself, and it was thermoplastic, whereas I'm fluent in silicone. So I love it. I have so many aspirations. I have so many dreams for myself, and I'm like, go, go, go right now. I want to make a name for myself. And I just feel like with a big company like this, if you know the right people and show yourself to them, they're going to, scratch your back, I scratch your back, type deal. So I've made it very, very apparent to many people, like, look, I'm not going anywhere, and I'll go to school when you guys need me to go to school, but I'm going to keep training and doing on-the-job stuff before you say, okay, Alicia, like this, you're good. Like, to move up to that next level, we're going to need some type of background, which at the rate I'm going, who knows when that might be. If everything goes according to plan and how I want things to go, we'll see. But yeah, I have put my name in plenty of people's mouths, and look at me. I'm not backing down, and I love it. I love it. I fought to be back with my small group and to get off the production, and I didn't go down without a fight. I said, you have nothing to offer me with production. Put me back with this group, and I will thrive. And in 4 months, I have risen. And it's a little frustrating because I could have been doing this much all year if I was given the opportunity, but you can't step on that many toes to make it to the top. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but, reasonably, respectfully, and everything like that. So, yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I am just out here trying to make a living, and, yeah, just kind of go with the flow and do what I got to. I'm looking out for myself, and some people might say, well, you're just too cocky, or you think you're better than everybody. I do. I honestly do, and for the simple fact is, I'm trying. I may be annoying, but at least you know who I am, right? I will show you every day what I can do. You're always going to be thinking of me, wow, I could have used Alicia today. Wow, Alicia could have done this. And then I'm learning so much. Like, my new thing that I'm super excited about is putting in molds by myself and loading recipes, and like, I get so excited because there's so many things I know that I can do, Give me the opportunity and I'll show you. So other than that, life has been pretty good with me and Jay. Honestly, it really has. In the last 6 months, nothing terribly new has changed. Getting a better relationship with his father and his mom, so his grandma, and I can honestly say I really like her. I enjoy her. We talk, in the last month, we've talked off and on every couple days or so, every once or twice a week, since it was Jay's birthday and then now Christmas. So that has been phenomenal. I really do care for her, and she is an amazing woman. So that seems to be going pretty well. So yeah, I can't think of anything else. No, just trying to better our lives, and my goal now in life is to own a home by the time I'm 30. So I got 5 years to start saving and really, really save. I mean, this year I'm really proud of myself because I will be rolling into 2020 with double what I did last year. And last year was the first time in my entire life that I went negative in my bank account. And that was so humiliating and so gut punching. You let that happen. You're a single mom. You can't ever let that happen again. So this year I was drilling into my head, check that account, look at what you're buying, look at what you're purchasing, and just really realize what you've got subconsciously in your mind, and don't ever let that happen again. And I'm really proud of myself. I really kicked that into gear, and yeah, I'm looking forward to tax season because I really want to pay off some more bills. And once when I get those paid off, I can really start paying off bills that are a little more needy to my credit and really bump up my credit because she's really good for my age. But my next goal is to look into getting a better car. And then obviously a different home for us to live in because my price range kind of sucks for my income, but you never know. Things can change and it can get better. So honestly, 2019 has been a great year. I don't have many regrets. I don't have many things that I can say negative anymore in my life. I feel like I've definitely tried to be more positive. I always thought myself as a positive person, and I want to get back there. I want to get positive thinking. And if something negative hits you, be like, okay, well, there's a positive to this situation. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're going. And I am excited for 2020 because it's a new year, it's a fresh start, and more goals for myself, definitely. So yeah, that's about it. And if you made it this far, thanks. And I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.